Hey, I'm Harper, founder of Altra, here to talk about Altra's Run Better initiative, our simple 4-step process to help people run efficiently and injury-free. Running is the one sport where we just tell people to go run and we don't give them any training on how to do their sport. And we wonder why a non-contact sport has so many injuries. So with our Altra Run Better initiative, we teach people how to avoid injury, be more efficient, be more effective, better runners. Step 1 of our Run Better initiative is something we call forward momentum posture, and that just means you want to get good posture and you want to have it moving forward. So in a nutshell, it means you want to get your hips and your chest moving forward. Most people sit a little bit too much when they run. They take their core out of their run, they lose a lot of power, cause a lot of issues. And so what you want to do is just kind of do a posture reset, get good posture, and then just push your chest and your hips forward until you feel like you want to take a step. You drop into your run right there. That's a great way to set up your posture and get it going. A lot of times when you start to get tired at the end of a run, that's where you want to do something I call pop the moon. Looks a little ridiculous, but it makes a world of difference, and it's real simple. If you're running along, your posture's not great, just reach out forward at a 45-degree angle or so, pop the hands out and back real quick, and that snaps your hips and chest into position. And the thing you want to say to yourself while you're running to have good running posture is run proud, run tall. And if you just think to yourself, run proud, run tall, that usually gets the hips and the chest forward where they need to be, get your posture in a good place, and that is forward momentum posture. All right, step 2 to our Run Better initiative is something we call compact arms. And compact arms just means that you want to get your arms and you want to have them nice and close to your body. You want them to be efficient. You know, this is a lot more efficient than this, shorter lever. And so same idea here. Most people use their arms way too much when they're running, and it actually causes a lot of knee problems and joint injuries and other issues, because when your arm comes too far forward out in front of your body or too far across your body, that causes a lot of impact by making your foot land out in front of your body, causes a lot of torque when it comes across your body. And so what we want to do is you want to drive your elbows back, so think pump your elbows back. One thing I like to say is chicken wings. You can just kind of think chicken wings. That's a good way to think about it. And you just don't want your fist to come across the midline. You don't want your elbow to come forward past your hip unless you're sprinting. And just remember to drive your elbows back. That opens up your chest, get your posture in the right place, and helps you to have an efficient arm and running technique. Step 3 to our Run Better initiative is what I call bent knee landing. And that just means that you want to land underneath a bent knee. So if you can get your foot to land underneath your knee, that means that this big 3-foot spring that extends from your foot up to your hip can bend and absorb the impact. And as that happens, that's much better than 1 inch of running shoe cushioning doing it. 3-foot spring, better than 1 inch of cushioning. And so getting your foot to be in that position allows that to happen. And all you need to do to have that happen is think run a little bit quieter or bend your knees a little bit. If you can say those things to yourself, that'll naturally happen the way it should. Foot strike is a little bit irrelevant. We're trying to avoid a check mark landing with your foot way out in front of your body. It's kind of check marked here, or landing too far on your toes. That can cause a lot of stress to your lower legs, where the check mark landing can cause a lot of stress on your joints. So if you can land underneath the bent knee, it doesn't really matter if it's a light heel strike, a light forefoot strike. Most people will be like a full foot landing, and that's really what we're looking for, is that full foot landing underneath the bent knee or somewhere close to it. And if you do that, you can pull a lot of pressure off your joints, you can be a lot more efficient, you can be faster. Step 4 of our Run Better initiative is something we call high cadence. And that simply means that you're going to have faster steps. And there's more scientific backing for this than anything else. Basically, taking 10 more steps a minute equals 20% reduction on forces on your joints. And that's pretty great. So most runners are running with a slower cadence or slower steps, about 150, 155 steps a minute. And what we want to do is increase that. For most people, if you can just increase 10 steps, it's going to make a big difference. So one thing you can do is just get a metronome. There's lots of free metronome apps out there. Download one. I'm just going to put in 170 steps a minute, which is about the right cadence for a runner running 8 to 9 minute pace. So just get it going, and you can run to the beat. So that's one way to find it. Do that at start of run, end of run, when you're starting to feel tired or fatigued. It's a great way to make sure things are on, reduce impact on your joints, run more efficiently, and that's fast cadence or high cadence. So in summary, our 4 points are to have forward momentum posture, and so just think hips and chest forward, run run proud, run tall. Step 2 is compact arms. So you want to have nice compact arms close to your body. You can kind of think chicken wings is a good way to think about it. Step 3 is to land underneath a bent knee, and you just think to yourself, run quieter or bend your knee a little bit. And then step 4 is the high cadence here, and you can get music or metronome or anything to give you a beat to run to get you there. And that is our Altra Run Better initiative.